We're going to take a look now at the body positioning on the left side with no fins. So this drill is going to be pretty much in our next line of series here. And again, the biggest difference is going to be that there's no fins. Now, depending on what your swimmer's dominant side are or is, they're going to feel a very big difference when they go to their non-dominant side. It's probably going to feel really weird for them and probably look also a little bit awkward. But don't worry, just give some patience and make sure that we're continuing to give feedback to our athletes and so that they can perform these drills to the best of their abilities. And remember, even with that, drills are going to be able to be performed to various ability levels and some imperfections are going to exist. But let's make sure that we're looking for the big things with our athletes and promoting the things that they're doing right and giving them feedback for opportunities to get better. So let's see here. What do we like? Head positioning here is very solid. We like where the head is right here with our athlete. We really like the fact that the goggle is low, and just kind of the analogy is that the head is laying here on a pillow. Hips and shoulders here are upward, got a little bit of movement, so we would definitely want to make sure that we're giving feedback to the athlete about that we don't have any real excessive movement. Here, hips and shoulders are on the opposite side down, so in a really good spot. Then we want to look for things in the kick. So we want to make sure that here the toes are really pointed as we go through and that the legs stay long, allowing for a natural bend in the knee. Remember, we don't want to see anything excessive with the kick there, because otherwise what we'll kind of see is knees are drawing in and we're going to be moving very then big with the knee. Same thing as we're going on the kick back. We don't want to be able to kick back too far. Otherwise, again, the knees are going to feel like they're really moving, but the athlete is not really going to feel like they're moving, but exerting a lot of energy to move. The goal here for the athlete is to make sure that they are kicking in a straight line. We're going to see at times some driftage, so that will kind of tell us that there will be a little bit of curvature in the spine as we're moving through. So when the athletes are doing this drill, it's really important that the conduit or the core area is really active and that the feet here are up as high up to the surface as possible. And as our athletes traveling, we're doing overall good job of moving through the water here. So this is really good. So we shift to an underwater view. Here we saw so see here how the hips are got some shiftage in the hips there. We would want to make sure that we're limiting that. But overall here, our athlete's doing a great job of kicking. Nice pointed toes, natural bend in the knee. We're not kicking too far forward or behind. So here we're very good. Love this right here as we're moving through the water, catching a lot of water along the feet and moving overall very well. As we shift then to the return view here, we're going to see, so just kind of see, let's get there. Here we go. We got a little bit of a shimmy in that shoulder right there. So kind of see that driftage right there. This is something that we would want to make sure that we're giving feedback about, that we're keeping everything just nice and steady as possible with very limited movement. Head here continues to be in a very solid place as we're moving through the water. We can see again, just there's a little bit of an angle downward with that shoulder. We want to kind of be up here as high as we can. If we get a little bit of driftage like this, it's going to be okay. What we don't want to see is just that we're going to fall almost completely flat or like this as we're moving through the water here with this drill. And we can kind of see just a little bit of an angle as the body travels, that we're just a little bit off center. So just again, kind of continue to promote with our athletes that we want to stay nice and straight as we're traveling through the water. And then overall, we're doing really nice solid kick there as well. So we shift to underwater. Again, check out that head positioning. Really nice right there. And that's one of the main things that we look for. Here as we're getting closer to our camera, but this is much better body positioning as we're moving through the water. Kick looks pretty good as we're traveling through. Remember, with this drill, arms are going to be at the side as we're going through the water. And again, we're doing really nice movement here. Overall, if you found some great value out of this video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe.